What's going on, everybody? Austin here. We're going to go over the tips and tricks of the feed chuckle on a duck call. So let's hit it. Okay, so first thing I want to say is there's a whole bunch of duck calling tutorials out there on YouTube already. Some of my favorites is like Joey and those guys over at Midwest Flyways. They've got great content on how to blow a duck call. Jake with JT Calls. He came out with a whole series on how to do every type of call. Sean with Migration Denied, he's another great teacher. So there's a whole bunch of content. So if I didn't help you, go hit up those pages. They've got great stuff. They're great teachers as well. My first tip that I tell everybody is leave your duck calls in your truck or leave them accessible to you. Just for an example, your wife or your girlfriend goes out to a store that you didn't go into and you're hanging out in the parking lot, you could be blowing on this duck call, getting some extra minutes in on practicing, especially during the off season. I tell everybody that asks me how to call, that's the first tip I give them. The second thing is don't bite off too much too quick. Don't go too fast too soon. You'll be more successful when you start slow and roll into it quicker after you get a little bit of time under your belt. Those are just some tips. As far as the actual feed call goes, reference words are great. Ticka ticka, tuka tuka, dugga dugga. Those are just some reference words. Probably the most common ones you're going to hear. My reference word that I used when I was starting out was buddy. Sounds weird, but when you say buddy repetitively, quickly, buddy, 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 buddy. It just helps with your tongue to get it going and that muscle memory. So when you cut over to the dugga dugga, the ticka tickas, the tuka tukas, it's automatic. You already know how to do it and it's in muscle memory. So there are times that I do say buddy, buddy in my call. What I've got here is the Mile High Mallard that we make, fully customizable to what you want. Be sure to hit us up on the online store if you are interested. But again, the word buddy, 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 buddy. Now, again, don't go too fast, too quick. That was just to show you. But what I really like when you're starting out is ticka ticka. Okay, dugga dugga, that works too. Now, find the reference word that works for you, whether it's ticka ticka, dugga dugga, tuka tuka, buddy buddy, whatever, and run with it. Just keep practicing with it. And again, that's having your calls accessible to you to where you can practice, especially in the off season. I guess my last tip that I have is on your hand. When you're holding the call in your hand, when you got it closed like this, it's going to sound a little bit more deeper. When you got it open, it's going to sound a little bit more higher pitched. You're going to sound like more ducks, especially when you start rolling into it. I'll start slow. So there you go, guys. That is the tips and tricks that I personally use and tell people. Again, if you did not get what you needed out of this video, go over to Midwest Flyways, JT Calls, Migration Denied. They have great stuff. There's a whole bunch of videos out there already. These are just what I personally tell people and what I personally use. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. Thumbs up if you like the video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow the channel, so if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks, everybody.